in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm CJ Papa. He spent 3 years in a Russian prison for possession of medical marijuana, but now Mark Fogel is back on American soil meeting with President Trump.
I feel like the luckiest man on earth right now.
Fox's Brooke Singman.
Fogel was wrongfully detained at a Russian airport back in 2021 for drug possession and sentenced to 14 years in prison. President Trump secured his release in an exchange with Russia, a promise he made to Fogel's mother while campaigning this summer.
The president saying another person detained will be released today. Heavy snow blankets the nation's capital.
I've been in this neighborhood for about 25 years, so this is the first time I've ever seen this.
More than 60 flights canceled out of Reagan National. The first Doge hearing in the House gavels in at about 10 a.m. Eastern. Best in Show goes to Monty the Giant Schnauzer at the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
It's not every day that you buy a house. And if you're only going to...
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
All right, good morning. We are Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. Mix Mornings is presented by Bradley Medical Center. Let's go inside the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Rain continues to fall. If you're still at home listening on the radio or watching us this morning, you need to leave a little early. Give yourself some extra time, and we'll have traffic updates also on our Don Ledford Cleveland traffic reports. Meigs County schools closed today due to forecasted severe weather and flooding. Lunches will be made available at Meigs North and Meigs South elementary schools for pickup between 10 and noon for any student. And that is Meigs County schools closed today. McMinn County schools will be operating remotely again today. That is due to illness in McMinn County. Students are eligible for meal pickup at McMinn County or McMinn Central High Schools from 11 a.m. until noon today. Also in our news this morning, the U.S. Attorney's Office and law enforcement agencies in Tennessee announced the indictment of multiple people in the state with ties to the Venezuelan gang TDA. They face charges related to human sex trafficking. Acting U.S. Attorney Robert McGuire and leaders with the Metro Nashville Police Department, TBI, and other federal agencies announced the results of an investigation involving Nashville and Texas. For those charged, were conducting an alleged sex trafficking ring. Police arrested 4 people at a Chattanooga hotel last November associated with the gang and charged them with sex trafficking. The indictment says women in Venezuela were recruited by these gang members with the promise of a better life in the United States. There have been multiple sting operations around the country targeting the TDA gang. The Chattanooga Times Free Press reports this morning a recently appointed federal prosecutor submitted paperwork to dismiss the case of one of the January 6 defendants who was pardoned by the president, while the prosecutor was still an attorney of notice on the defendant's case. Trump appointee Edward R. Martin Jr., interim U.S. Attorney for D.C. shortly after his inauguration. At the time, Martin was still an attorney on file in the federal case against Jose Padilla, one of 3 Chattanooga area men and Padillas from Cleveland who were convicted for their actions at the breach of the United States Capitol. Padilla's a 44-year-old veteran, father from Cleveland, recently pardoned by Trump and freed from his 6.5-year prison sentence. Martin, in his capacity as U.S. Attorney, submitted a motion to dismiss the indictment against Padilla on January 21st, 2025. while he was still representing Padilla in the case. Martin withdrew his counsel for Padilla February 2nd. The overlap in dates means that Martin was both prosecutor and representing the defendant at the same time. Martin was not lead attorney on the case, but listed an attorney to be noticed in court records. Also, the city of Cleveland announced on their social media that for the 33rd consecutive year, Cleveland recognized as Tree City, USA by the Arbor Day Foundation. The Post said, quote, "This prestigious designation honors Cleveland's ongoing commitment to effective urban forest management and environmental stewardship," end quote. And, pardon me, Bradley County trustee Mike Smith released the schedule for the satellite property tax collection locations for this month, February. And the satellite location has been very popular with taxpayers, according to Mike Smith. And they've eliminated the need for citizens to come to his office, have allowed property owners to pay their property taxes closer to home. Now, to pay at a satellite location, taxpayers must have their tax statement with a check, no cash accepted. Here are the collection days and times. This Saturday, February 15th, citizens can pay at Parkview, Hopewell, and Waterville Elementary Schools from 9 a.m. until noon, and at Bradley Square Mall by the Fountain from 10 a.m. until noon. Saturday, February 22nd, payments can be made 9 till noon at the Bradley County Trustee's office, and at Bradley Square Mall by the Fountain from 10 a.m. until noon. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, LoganThompsonLaw.com at 7:08.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. The President's Day trade-up event is on now at Don Ledford Chevrolet Buick GMC. Factory discounts and tremendous rebates on their most popular vehicles. Don Ledford Automotive Center, Northley Highway, Cleveland, and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. Crews are working to clear up an accident 25th Street near North Ocoee. Dispatch tells me no injuries in that, and it is out of the roadway. But be aware of that as you drive. As we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate looking good so far this morning. We do have lots of rain in the area, so drive safely. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. Efficient, state-of-the-art, automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
You know, this is, by the way, Another One Bites the Dust by Freddie Mercury and Queen, but Reggie, I was singing, it's time for the Hardys Wake Up, and hunger bites the dust at Hardys. You think that'll preach?
Yes.
Okay. Fruit Loops, how are you this morning? Are you working today? I couldn't tell. Exactly.
Nope.
My point exactly.
Yes, good morning, boss. I'm back here.
Yeah,
I'm working.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to give away our Valentine's prize package here in about probably about 7:45. So somebody's going to win a huge prize package. Let's do that first. Bridget, do you have that or you need that?
I need that, please. Thank
there
you.
Go. Just tell everybody what they can win. Now, if you've not registered yet, then you need to get registered.
Yes. So we have a huge prize package from Revive Aesthetics. That prize alone is valued at over $1,000.
It's appropriate music for Valentine's. Another One Bites the Dust.
No. Also included in this prize package, we have dinner for two from Inman Social, a dozen roses from Perry's Petals, a dozen chocolate-covered strawberries from the Village Bake Shop, and a $100 gift card to Bliss Day Spa from Mark Shepard's Shelter Insurance. So you can call or text 423-614-6499. If you're texting in, be sure to include your name with that, and we will get you in the drawing. So again, call or text 423-614-6499.
All right, at Hardee's, the new maple bacon super biscuit on a made-from-scratch Hardee's biscuit with cherrywood smoked bacon topped with American cheese, a freshly cracked fried egg. Well, by the way, Hardee's is not going to charge extra for the egg, at least not yet. Visit Hardee's today and try the maple goodness for yourself at 11 after the hour.
Hardee's is at... For a limited time, Hardee's is adding the rich goodness of maple flavor to our handcrafted favorites. For a sweet spot in your day all day, maple makes everything better, especially at Hardee's. And now enjoy breakfast till noon every day.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
Call USS.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
This is Roy Michael Roman with RMR Legal PLLC, Cleveland's newest hometown 24/7 law firm for all your legal needs. Give us a call at 423-528-8484.
It's the President's Day sales event at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 230 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams up to $15,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 0% for up to 72 months. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
It's beginning day 1, including medical, dental, and vision insurance, paid vacation, holiday pay, 401k, tuition reimbursement, and more. You can apply now at Duracell.com.
Today's best mix and best variety, Mix 1041, streaming worldwide through the Mix 1041 app. 716 inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Right now, get up to 5 years no interest financing and free local delivery on Tempur-Pedic, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand delivered.
All right. right, we are under a flood watch for our listening area through 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Today we'll have several waves of moderate to heavy rain through early tomorrow morning. An additional 1 to 3 inches of rain possible throughout the day today, a high of 49 and a low of 44. We're going to dry out for the next couple of days. Tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy skies, a high of 47 and a low of 24. On Friday, partly cloudy early in the day, cloudy during the afternoon with a high of 51. We'll have another round of heavy rain and storms that will arrive Saturday and into early Sunday morning, bringing in an additional 1 to 3 inches of rain with a chance for strong to severe storms between 8 p.m. Saturday and 3 a.m. on Sunday. So keep that in mind. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 43 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we do have heavy rain showers in our listening area.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Car troubles bringing you down? Drive safe, drive smart. Call Two Brothers Tire and Auto, 423-790-7447.
Today is a storm alert weather day as we're tracking more heavy rainfall here across the Tennessee Valley. That's going to lead to some localized flooding concerns. Could even be a few strong storms to the southwest of Chattanooga today, so we'll keep an eye on that as well. So it is going to be another busy day weather-wise, and the road conditions are not great this morning. A lot of wet spots and ponding on the road. So again, give yourself a few extra minutes if you're heading out here in the next couple of hours. As for your temperatures, 44 in Blue Ridge, 43 in Athens, 44 in Chattanooga. So it's a chilly rain, just one of those days where you're just like, ugh, I really don't want to go outside. But if you have to, of course, grab that rain jacket and try to enjoy your Wednesday. Here's a look at your radar. Steady rain from Chattanooga northbound into Cleveland, Athens, Dayton, Dunlap along the plateau. A couple of light showers across North Georgia and even a little bit of wintry mix along the Tennessee-North Carolina line in those highest elevations over 4,000 feet. So we're not going to be dealing with any wintry weather in our coverage area, but we do have some icing ongoing across western North Carolina up through Virginia. But for us, it's going to be more about the heavy rain. More to come. The stationary front is going to loft up that moisture from the Gulf, and we're going to have plenty of rain to come our way. We're going to have very few breaks today, so get ready for it. Flood watches in effect through Thursday morning. We also have river flood warnings in effect for the Sequatchie River and South Chickamauga Creek, so we're going to keep a close eye on that. It looks like the Sequatchie River near Whitwell should crest on Thursday. So that's why we're going to keep it in storm alert weather mode through Thursday, because the rivers are going to swell over the next couple of days, cresting in that minor flood range right around 14.5 feet. And for the South Chickamauga Creek, we're looking at a crest of 20.5 feet late Thursday evening, and that's just below that moderate flood stage. So we're going to keep a close eye on our local rivers and streams here over the next couple of days. So let's track it all out. Again, a lot of rain to come, generally going to be on the lighter side this morning, but this afternoon more moisture comes in, and when you see those reds and yellows indicating some heavy rain across the Tennessee Valley, that plume of moisture going to continue to move in as we get into your afternoon and evening, and then moving into tonight and early Thursday morning. One last wave of heavy rain comes through, and then by the time we get into Thursday morning, at least at daybreak, I think most of the rain's out of here, but we still could have some of those flooding concerns in some of our local creeks, streams, and rivers. So of course we'll have to keep an eye on that, because we are expecting an additional 2 to 3 inches of rain from Chattanooga southbound into North Georgia, 1 to 2 inches the further north and west you go across our coverage area. So that axis of heavy rain setting up across North Georgia and northeast Alabama. And like I said earlier, low in threat for some severe weather in places like Fort Payne, Scottsboro, where you see that dark green shade, primarily going to be to our south. I don't think we're really going to have ingredients for severe weather, but there should be just enough instability for a few rumbles of thunder later this afternoon and evening as the heaviest rain comes through. If we don't get severe weather today, we certainly will have a chance on Saturday into early Sunday morning. We're going to track a dynamic system bringing snow to the north, low pressure just to our north, and that's going to drag a cold front across the Tennessee Valley, likely going to be be between Saturday, I'll say 9 p.m. and 4 a.m. on Sunday. Of course, the timing will come together a little bit better in the next couple of days, but we're going to watch this main line along the front. Now, it does look like our primary concern will be damaging wind gusts, but can't rule out an isolated tornado. Again, there's going to be a lot of energy flying around, so we're going to have to keep a close eye on this. And then on the backside of it, we could even have a couple of mountain snow showers on Sunday. So changes on the way. It does look like we'll have another 2 to 4 inches of rain over the next 7 days. And of course, that severe threat going to show up late Saturday into Sunday for our entire coverage area. So we'll have to keep a close eye on.
Ross, happy birthday, Weston. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have the products and services to help make your dreams come true. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
All right, let's get a news update, 722.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
So Meigs County schools are closed today. That is because of the forecasted severe weather and flooding. Again, Meigs County schools closed today. Lunches will be available at Meigs North and Meigs South elementary schools. Pick up between 10 and noon for any student today. McMinn County schools, they're closed, but that is because of illness. They are operating remotely again today. McMinn County schools, students eligible for meal pickup at McMinn County High School or McMinn Central High School from 11 until noon. Bradley County trustee Mike Smith's released the schedule for the satellite property tax collection locations for this month. That begins this Saturday. A prosecutor who still represented a January 6th defendant from Cleveland when he dropped the case. He was on paper representing both the prosecution and the defense. City of Cleveland for the 33rd consecutive year, a Tree City, USA, named by the Arbor Day Foundation. And the U.S. Attorney's Office and law enforcement agencies announced the indictment of multiple people in the state with ties to the Venezuelan gang TDA. Those stories and more in full detail at the top of the hour.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Roadhog! Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. The President's Day trade-up event is on now at Don Ledford Chevrolet Buick GMC. Factory discounts and tremendous rebates on their most popular vehicles. Don Ledford Automotive Center, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate is still looking good as well. Drive safely. We do have lots of rain in the area. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. Exciting changes are happening at Southland Finance. They're still here to offer the same services they always have and so much more. You can call or stop by their Cleveland office located at the corner of 25th Street, Peerless Road. Find out how Southland Finance is growing to serve you. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
All right, Bridget. So what we're going to do here in just a minute, we're going to do our final round of Who Do You Love? Valentine's, obviously, on Friday. By the way, we're live at Townhouse Bake Shop, our annual Valentine's show, Friday morning. So anyway, who do you love? And this is your last chance to call in, tell us who you love, and we'll put you in the Valentine's drawing twice. Okay, we'll put you in twice. We're going to do that here in just a moment. Get ready for that. If you want to go ahead and get on the line here, 423-614-6499, the volunteer Ritipest Mix line. Go ahead and call us. Going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll play our final round of Who Do You Love? Your chance to get 2 entries into the Valentine contest. We're going to announce the winner before 8 a.m. Before 8 a.m. at 7:25.
A financial advisor can only have one first look.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Hi, my name is Everest, and I'm from Walker Valley High School. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Dad, President's Day's coming up, and I've been thinking
About what to get me as president of Mermaid Mattress on my special day?
No. I've been thinking about our customers and all the big deals that we can do on iCool and L&K mattresses.
Well, that sounds good too.
Right now, during Mermaid's President's Day event, save up to $500 on L&K and iCool adjustable mattress sets.
Only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
Sitting here, what am I going to do? Be careful what I say? Is that what you mean, Ryan?
Be careful, Bridget is right around the corner.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
You got that right. All right, thanks, Ryan. We're going to keep taking them here. It's our final Who Do You Love? Hey, just send them in here, Sharon, if you get one. There we go. Good morning. Who do you love?
I love the Lord, and I love my husband.
Put the Lord in there first.
Yes.
All right, nice. Who's this?
Kelly.
Kelly?
Kelly Howell.
Kelly Howell. Oh,
Yes.
Kelly. Kelly,
I'm clapping from Revive.
Kelly, who refuses normally to talk on the air, but we've got to bribe her with a prize here, apparently. Kelly, how are you?
I'm doing great. I'm headed into the church.
Yes, First Baptist Cleveland welcoming Darryl Strawberry this Saturday night. That's going to be a big event.
Absolutely. There's a lot of guys that have already registered, and I believe there's still tickets available.
There's some, yeah. We'll have Pastor Easley with us tomorrow morning. I'm going to be there with a pastor. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 is a big part of this Saturday night, and we're going to give away a pair of passes this morning. Well, Kelly, tell me, you said the Lord and your husband. Who's your husband?
Rod Howell.
Okay. Any comment about Rod, or are we just going to say his name here?
Oh, no, he's the best. He treats me like a queen, and we're going to be celebrating 3 years next week.
Well, congratulations, and I know he's a songwriter. Has he written you a song yet for Valentine?
Not this year, but I do have songs that he's written for me.
It sounds like things are slipping a little bit. We hope maybe he'll do something before. Maybe Representative Dan Howe will help him co-write a song or something. All right, Kelly,
That's
thanks.
right.
Talk to you soon. All right, 423-614-6499. This is the final round, the final call of Who Do You Love? This is your chance to get on our Valentine's drawing twice, 7:30. We've crossed the half hour. We'll have Bridget repeat the prizes. Bridget learned to read last week,
Yeah,
so
sure
she's
did.
still hooked on phonics, so we're going to test that out. Let's go back to the phones. Who do you love?
I love all my kindergarten cuties at Waterville.
Oh, that's cool. Who's this?
Laura Dunn.
Laura Dunn. Laura, how's kindergarten at Waterville?
It's wonderful. I love it. It's the best.
That's true. My mother was a third-grade teacher out there for many years. Sadly, was fired because all she would do was play piano. They had a piano in her class. I guarantee you can't find a piano in any classrooms in the Bradley County school system anymore because of my mother.
Hey, we all need a little more music in our lives.
Well, good. She's sitting at home crying now, so it's fine. Hey, we've got you in the drawing. Congratulations. Twice.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great day. Hello to all the kindergartners out at Waterville Community Elementary School. Let's go back to the phones. Who do you love?
I love my grandchildren, and I love roses.
And you love roses?
Yes, I do, Steve.
Who is this?
I love you. I love you also. I love to hear you on the radio in the morning every day.
And who is this?
My name is Tammy.
Tammy, well, God bless you. You're the one who loves me, and I really thank you for it, Tammy. Tammy, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm enjoying listening to this program this morning and watching Good Morning America.
Oh, man. So you got Robin and George and Michael Strahan on TV and us on the radio. Man, it doesn't get any better than that, does it, Tammy? Hey, Tammy, God bless you. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you, ma'am. That's so nice. And
sweet.
I will be, of course, sending her that money I owe her. It's very, very nice.
Obviously, she's never met you in person.
Never met me in person, and God love her. Got Robin Roberts on TV and Bridget on the radio.
There's you.
Hey, what's going on with the phones?
It's ringing. It's just we're not able to get it in here.
So let me tell you what I don't love. We're playing Who Do You Love? I absolutely detest this phone system, and I think I've made that clear over the years.
Well,
I don't know. I got thousands of people calling in, can't get them. Just frozen. Part of the frozen chosen. A lot of you go to churches like that. All right, let's go back. Who do you love?
People calling in, can't get them. Hi, finally. It was ringing and ringing.
Well, we got issues.
I love the Lord, and I love my family.
Well, that is wonderful. Who's this?
Lori Sintel.
Lori Sintel. Lori, how in the world are you?
I'm doing okay.
All right. Well, we've got you in the Valentine's prize package twice, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Y'all have a blessed day.
God bless you. Have a great day. Bridget, remind everyone, we're going to give this prize package away, our biggest Valentine's prize package really we've ever done. Let's remind everybody what they can win here. We're going to do this before 8 a.m., so what do you got?
Yes, so we have a prize package from Revive Aesthetics that alone is valued at over $1,000. We also have dinner for two from Inman Social.
Hang on a second.
Yes.
Revive launched a complaint against me.
Good.
That I said they'll cut your face off hanging on a hanger and give you a new one.
It's terrible.
I'm sorry. I have the hidden camera footage. Okay. There, go ahead.
Okay, so back to this. Dinner for two from Inman Social, a dozen roses from Perry's Petals, a dozen chocolate-covered strawberries from the Village Bake Shop, and a $100 gift card to Bliss Day Spa from Mark Shepard Shelter Insurance.
All right, there you go. So we're going to give that away coming up here in a few minutes. Well, let's do the weather here. My goodness, everybody talking about it.
Tennessee Valley weather.
The Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, 734. Blame the bad weather on Roger Pickett.
President's Day savings are going on now at all Mermaid Mattress locations. You save when you buy from the factory, and now you'll save even more at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we are under a flood watch for our listening area through 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. We'll have several waves of moderate to heavy rain through early tomorrow morning. So be aware of that. An additional 1 to 3 inches of rain possible throughout the day today. A high of 49 and a low of 44. Going to dry out the next couple of days. Tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy skies. A high of 47 and a low of 24. On Friday, partly cloudy early in the day. Cloudy during the afternoon with a high of 51. And then looking ahead to the weekend, another round of heavy rain and storms arrive at Saturday through Sunday morning, bringing in an additional 1 to 3 inches of rain with a chance for storms, strong to severe storms between 8 p.m. Saturday and 3 a.m. Sunday. So be aware of that. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 43 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we do have heavy rain showers in our listening area.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial Hello Human Kindness Sports, sponsored in part by the Town Squire. It's 7:35.
This just in. The winter sale is on at the Town Squire.
Larry and his staff welcoming 2025 with a great selection, whether it's a sports shirt, slacks, belts, a jacket, or yes, their great shoe department.
SAS, Johnson & Murphy, Florsham, Merrill, Samuel Hubbard, just to name a few. The Town Squire, your men's headquarters. The Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, the home of personal service. Oh, those pesky Wildcats in Lexington defeated UT last night, 75-64. The Volunteers lose at Lexington. Good thing I'm a UCLA fan. Who cares? Bradley swept East Hamilton last night. The Bearets over East Hamilton 85-31. Bradley boys, the Bears beat East Hamilton 66-48. Oh, looked like a ghost walked in. That's very nice. Hang on. What? I got a bone to pick with you, but I'll do it after.
A bone to pick with you, too. Actually, I got a confession. I want Bridget in here so I can confess.
Okay, good. Jamie, Kyle will join us just a second. Let's see here. Oak Ridge swept Cleveland last night. Oak Ridge girls 55-43 over the Lady Raiders. The boys of Oak Ridge over Cleveland 72-49. McMinn Central did not sweep. They split with Walker Valley. McMinn Central girls over Walker Valley. Actually, they're the Chargerettes 75-30 over Walker Valley, but the Walker Valley boys, definitely a state contender, defeated McMinn Central 90-61. Other news and notes, Saints have hired Eagles offensive coordinator Kellen Moore as their new head coach. Jamie Kyle, Super Bowl 59, drew record viewership Sunday. Bit of a surprise here, but there's an asterisk. 127.7 million. Watch the Eagles all over the Chiefs.
In the second quarter?
Well, no, the peak was in the second quarter at about 140 million. But here's the thing.
What else was on?
I don't want to get in the weeds here, but the way that Nielsen is counting viewership has changed.
Right.
And so they're adding all kinds of different, just leave it there. But anyway, it set a record. And then the biggest sports news of the morning. Hey, Brian Beard, where are you? Monty, a giant schnauzer, won Best in Show at the Westminster Dog Show at Madison Square Garden last night.
So I need to find the schedule for the dog shows because I know on Thanksgiving, I feel like I always watch a dog show before the games come on or something like that.
Yeah, it's after Macy's.
Yeah, so like, what is that? Is that Westminster?
That's in Philadelphia.
Okay.
So Westminster.
I knew you would know this.
Yeah, Westminster is, and I say Brian Beard, he does all these dog shows. So who let the dogs out? All right. So do you want to wait for Bridget and me go first, or do you want to?
You can go first. Okay. Because it's probably going to.
So I walked into the Chamber of Commerce coffee, which at the Pie Center. I will tell you this: I have never seen in all my years. I skip a lot of coffees, but I went to this one. Anyway, I had a personal invitation from Dr. Cash, so that's why I went, and Brittany Cannon. So I went to the Pie Center. Okay, in all these years, I've never seen a crowd like that. But number two is, so I see you.
Yeah. Which should have been probably the highlight of your morning, the reason you would have come.
So
anyway.
When you walk in to a Chamber of Commerce coffee, which is about as interesting as it sounds, you fill out a name tag.
Right.
Okay. So you go in, you fill out a name tag. Well, I see you, and you're wearing probably actually the same clothes as yesterday.
Absolutely.
You look exactly the same.
Correct.
On your name tag, because normally it's, I put Steve Hartline, WCLE. And WCLE covers all we do here. You, on the other hand, a la Elvis, a la Madonna, a la whoever.
I see where you're going here.
You had Jamie, as if we all know who you are and where you work.
Yes.
I was embarrassed for you.
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
First of all, you really don't need a name tag. Well, I guess you do because they hear your voice and they probably think you look like something you don't. So they're probably a little confused when they meet you as to the fact that you talk like you do.
It's a lot of disappointment. I'm used to
There
that.
is one of those things, though, in networking that I've been doing long enough. I haven't had the privilege of sitting behind a radio microphone my whole life and being able to do what you do. So I actually have to go out and work for what I do. So part of the thing is when they say Jamie, then that gives me the opportunity to have more of a conversation than where if they look at my name tag and say Jamie Kyle with Simmons Bank, I don't want to go talk to that bank guy.
So annoying.
It's the way it is.
So
Where's
annoying.
Bridget? I need to talk to Bridget.
Bridget, oh, you know what? She now she would make my coffee, then do that was it bringing it. Now she does my coffee,
her coffee.
I wish you'd do my coffee because I went out there and listen, I know Scooter's Coffee, great sponsor. Scooter's Doodle, and I asked Sheridan, I was like, all right, do you think this is regular coffee or do you think this has got a little snickerdoodle in it? Bad advice I got because she's like, I think that's their regular brew. She probably needs to go over and maybe check out Scooter's. But anyway.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's talk about the reason here, then we'll talk to Bridget. So your big show season premiere tonight, yes. Daytona 500 is Sunday. Tell me
this whole week, really. So you've got qualifying tonight. You've got the Twin 125s, which are qualifying races tomorrow night. And then Friday you've got the Truck Series, Saturday Xfinity, and then NASCAR heads it off on Sunday. Really cool. We're really excited. It means a little more this year for me for a couple of reasons. One, my dad passed away in January. My dad allowed me in his life when I was a kid into his hobbies and introduced me to NASCAR. I couldn't have told you when I was sitting down at Daytona as a kid and seeing Richard Petty win the race and seeing Ronald Reagan fly in over the backstretch that I ever would have recalled that again in my life, better yet on a radio show. And so, or have met Richard Petty and talked to him about that race since then. So, he allowed me into his life, and so this is something where we talked on the phone every week, and he always thought, even though I really am not, that I was, inside media and knew all this information, so he got a kick out of telling his friends all the stuff about that.
That's cool.
It'll be really cool. The other thing, too, is that our good friend Dwayne Williams passed away as well, and so we've made a pact with us. As long as we have this show on the air, it's going to be the Dwayne Williams Memorial Studios, and I think that's really cool as a tribute to him and his family. So we wanted to do that. So to the racing side, Steve, there's a lot of stuff that I like to look at the business side of it because that's what I do on a daily basis. And there's a big lawsuit. So there's going to be a new normal in NASCAR, and that's going to happen this year at some point or another because 2311, which is Michael Jordan, Denny Hamlin, and Front Row Motorsports, which is Bob Jenkins, they sued NASCAR. And basically because of these charter agreements, think about in football, baseball, every other professional sport, you've got franchises, correct? Well, in NASCAR kind of holds all the chips. And so they hold all the media money. There's not a lot of revenue share and stuff. So what 2311 and what Front Row is trying to do is to get a piece of that pie for all these teams to make it less sponsorship driven because it takes about $27 to $30 million a year to run these teams. Wow. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes this year going into the season. I will say this. So 2311 and Bob Jenkins, they're no longer, because of the lawsuit, their charter has been taken away. So they could miss a race. They could not qualify for a race. They could wreck in qualifying and miss that race, which will be huge because those are two main teams. The flip side of that is NASCAR needs teams to be able to field races, right? Mm-hmm. And you've got big sponsors like Michael Jordan. You got big owners like Michael Jordan, McDonald's, stuff like that. They could decide they don't want to show up. So there's a lot of stuff going on this year that's going to be kind of cool to watch.
All right, so, of course, the big race Sunday, and we're going to have that on 99.1 FM this Sunday. Jamie, what do we need to know about the Daytona 500? Obviously, the granddaddy of them all.
The Great American Race, yeah. It's been, NASCAR's odd because they have their Super Bowl at the first of the year, which is really cool. 1979, I'll take you all the way back to when Kel Yarborough and Bobby Allison and Donnie Allison were fighting in the infield in Turn 3 at Daytona, which was the first televised race. And after that, NASCAR took off. So, fighting. That's what got it going.
We need some fighting.
I know. That's what we're trying
to.
They won't let them do it. So, yeah, it's really cool. And they used to have speed weeks, which led up to this, which was a lot of practice you got to follow and stuff like that. And now it's kind of narrowed down, but it's still a lot of fun. And there's nothing like a Sunday afternoon, sitting there watching the Daytona 500, knowing that whoever wins that race is number one in the playoffs, number two gets to go on media tours, just like if you would have won the Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
So it's really nice.
All right. So who's going to win?
Well, I want to ask you because I know you typically have those two drivers that I typically give you. We'll see if you remember those. See what you think.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Kel Yarborough again this year.
Okay. So I think Dick Trickle was last year.
Dick Trickle was last year.
That has to be the best name in NASCAR.
The best name in sports, period.
So Kel Yarborough's dead.
He is? Oh,
he died last year.
All right.
So do you got anybody else?
Michael Jordan.
Maybe his team.
Who's his driver?
Well, he's got Tyler Reddick. He's got Bubba Wallace.
I'm going to go with Reddick.
Yeah. So Reddick's about your height.
Yeah. Oh, is he really?
4'7".
What in the what?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
I have a problem with him, too. I was down in the pits one day, and he dropped his little protein thing, and I picked it up for him, and he acted like I was trying to steal it. So if he ever wins a race and we talk about him on our show, it's not good. So can you read actually what Alex Hayden said about our show? I see that on the front of the...
So Alex Hayden, best racing show in America, Alex Hayden, Motor Racing Network. Hang on, now Finish Line Radio starts tonight, 6 o'clock, ESPN Cleveland 101.3 with Jamie, Scott Webb, and Jason Hildebrand, the Three Stooges.
Yep.
Here in fine print, though, Alex Hayden is a paid endorser. So
that's not what happened.
Wait,
no.
Alex has been good to your show.
Alex has been good to the show. Alex is good to NASCAR. So you think Eli Gold, Barney Hall?
Yep.
You'll know those names. Alex followed Barney Hall.
Yeah,
so he's in that position. So it's really cool.
All right, I need a pick from you. Come on, let's go.
I'm gonna go Joey Logano.
Joey Logano,
Who is your 2024 NASCAR champion. Fords are really good on super speedways. They draft well. Joey, it's really survival, right? If you can make it through the big wrecks, because they all run, 42 deep the whole time. So if you can make it through the wreck, you're fine. All right, let me get to this real quick. Bridget?
All right, he's got something to tell you. I'm sure this will be good.
Number one, I'm sorry that you've got to put up with Steve on the daily. As a matter of fact, you really are the only reason that this show goes the way it does.
Yep.
I agree. I totally agree with that.
I was at the Chamber Coffee yesterday.
Here we go.
And I look over as to my right, and I see Steve standing in the very back.
Mm-hmm.
And I do. So there's the universal things like that's hello or what's up.
This is great for radio.
This for me is they're seeing it on Mixed TV. I did which means, what's that mean? Come on over.
It means you need to see a chiropractor.
Probably. But come on over, right? I was trying to get Steve to come over to talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
In typical Stephen J. Hartline fashion. Is that your middle initial?
Named after him.
Is that your middle initial?
Yeah.
Oh, is it? I just guessed.
Yeah, good job.
Stephen J.
Of course not.
He looked at me and goes... So my first mistake...
For the radio audience, he's shaking his head no.
My first mistake was then I walked over.
Yeah, he did.
Because I should have just stayed over there and, ignored what he did. I walked over. So we've been having a conversation about Small Business Month. And so I was, going over there and I was like, hey, let's talk about some details. Let's work something out. We want to do something for small businesses. They're the lifeblood of Cleveland.
He loves talking about details.
He does. And so he was
I am very detail-oriented.
He is, and I'll tell you why. Because I was like, well, it's in March. We got to do something.
This is great.
And he goes, no, it's not. It's in May. Well, I did what any typical red-blooded, American male would do, is I pulled up Google. And I look at it, and it says May. Now, I had the choice at this point. I could have walked away and not said anything, and he would have thought none the better. But anyway, I said, you're right. That was my problem. I have never told Steve Hartline he was right before. I did yesterday.
Yeah.
It has haunted me.
It hurts.
All night long. I woke up last night and I was like, did I really tell Steve he was right? It's been one of those things. So I know that you have never done that.
Yeah.
Don't do
Nope.
it.
Never had to.
Yeah. Don't do it.
Yeah. Plan on it.
So anyway, for the first time ever, Stephen J. Hartline.
Yeah.
You were correct about something.
Finally.
And I hated that.
Brian Trotter would tell you my middle initials Q. Stephen Q. Hartline.
I get that.
All right, hey, it's over, Jamie. We got to go. Finish Line Radio starts tonight. It's a great show, no kidding. 6 o'clock, ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
Hey,
all right, Jamie.
I think Chad Hunt's coming in to talk about the Cleveland baseball.
Our buddy Chad.
Yeah, you want to make sure that you go to that. It's going to be really cool if you're a Braves fan. Charlie Culberson's going to be there.
Oh, that's right. Cleveland High School. That's on the 20th. Yep. Actually, Coach Tucker will be in here any minute.
Oh,
so
cool.
You'll
I'll
see
him out there. Very good.
Are you a busy man? Listen to how Direct Primary Care Associates has helped men like Mike Kelly.
I imagine like most men, I have a lot of stuff going on in my life. I'm very busy with my life. And the problem with going to other urgent care places is you could go there and sit, and you don't know how long you're going to be, and I have other appointments that I may have to get to. With this, you know when you're going to be here. I was spending over $70 a month medication through my other insurance. Here, I haven't paid a dime. I haven't had to pay for anything. So just that alone in the last 8 months saved me over $500. And I'm telling you right now, as a man, I know how much energy it takes to even call in and have to get some help, because we don't like to ask for help. But these are here to help you. This is what this is designed for, is to help you.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
My name is Mark Road Truck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
Ready? If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool, and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
No. It's 1041, and we go now from the Righteous Brothers to Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Bobby, good morning.
Good morning. That was probably one of the worst segues. Well, I got to follow the Righteous Brothers. You got me in a romantic mood now, Steve.
Oh, well, hello to Clark Norris. Anyway, so listen, we're going right.
The same thing popped into my mind when I said that.
We've been together a long time, Bobby.
Yeah.
We've been together longer than most marriages. All right.
That's right.
So we got Righteous Brothers, Bobby Ludwig, and then Bobby. You are the only one standing in the way. We've had thousands of people register for our Valentine's contest, biggest contest we've ever done in Valentine's. So it's going to be you straight to the winner. And I say that out loud just so our staff will know what we're doing here.
That's right. And that also means that this is the highest probably listening point ever with all 20 listeners, right?
Bobby, it's 21. And thank you. We got a speaker out there for Clark Norris. This is Bobby's rooster, by the way, and we won't get into all that again. All right, Bobby, what's going on with you? What's up?
Hey, that's right. The markets were up. The Dow up 123 points to close at 44,593. The S&P up just 2 to close at 6,068, and tech stocks weighing down the NASDAQ, down 70 points to close at 19,643. So back to you guys in the studio. You got some important business to take care of.
Bridget?
Andy Morris says if Bobby Ludwig can't be romantic about the markets, I don't think he has a romantic bone in his body.
That's right. I'm a hopeless romantic.
Bobby Ludwig, how do people get a hold of you?
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215, or you can stop by and see me at 2060 North Ocoee, right by the Old Liner gas station.
All right, Bobby.
Now on to the important business, Steve.
Well, that's important too. We're about to. I think is Sheridan going to call the winner? We're going to try to get her in here.
Yes.
All right, Bobby. Thanks.
Hey, see you.
Get off my phone. All right. So we're going to try now. Here. Let me, boys and girls. Here's what happened. This never works. I want to tell you now, because what will happen is she calling her? Hey, yes, Sheridan, go ahead and call. This'll, and I've said hers, but this'll never work. In all my years of doing this works.
Well, not with that attitude, no.
That's very true. So here's what happens is we'll get a voicemail, or we'll get, and they'll realize, there's a lot of prizes here. It's our Valentine's contest presented by Mark Shepard Shelter Insurance. What happened? Sheridan. What'd she say?
She's calling her.
My Lord, how long does it take to make a phone call? Good gracious. I mean, I got a lot of patience, but this is crazy. 3 minutes before 8. I'm working on it, Bridget. That was my resolution, which means you're still employed here. So, yeah, I mean, that was my resolution, wasn't it?
Oh, I think we've reached
We
someone.
have a conversation. Now, let's not invite her to dinner. Let's get her in here. Come on now. I'm ready.
See, it's going to work this
I don't
time.
know
There she is.
if this is the right person. Just send Mix 1041. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, what's your name?
Elena Kirkendall.
Elena Kirkendall. Elena, my name is Steve Hartline, Hartline. Now, some would say at Valentine, it's Heartline. But it's Hartline, and this is Bridget, who wandered in from the street.
Good morning.
How are you, Elena?
I'm doing great. How are y'all?
What are you doing?
I'm actually at work right now, but we don't open till 8, so I've got time.
Hey, 2 minutes. Where do you work?
I work at Elders Ace Handyman Services.
Oh, my goodness. We got so many friends over there. Well, Elena, do I have something to tell you? Elena, you are the grand prize winner of our Mix 1041 Valentine's contest. Congratulations, Elena.
Oh, my gosh. That's amazing. Thank you.
Bridget, tell her what she won.
Elena, you have won a prize package from Revive Aesthetics valued at over $1,000. Also, dinner for two from Inman Social, a dozen roses from Perry's Petals, a dozen chocolate-covered strawberries from the Village Bake Shop, and a $100 gift card to Bliss Day Spa from Mark Shepard Shelter Insurance.
Oh, my gosh. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Come on, Elena. That's great. So, who's going to share in the prizes with you, Elena?
Well, I'm actually getting married in October, so that dinner will definitely be for me and my fiance.
Oh, now who's your fiance?
His name's Colin.
All right. Well, Elena, congratulations. You've won. You're over there at Elders Ace Hardware and the handyman service. And, you know, we've used them before. They do a great job, by the way.
I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, it's lovely people.
Yeah, and then John Rudder, I guess you know him.
Oh, yeah, John's great.
Todd Linderman, you know Todd?
Yep, Todd.
I spent Super Bowl Sunday night with Todd Linderman, as I have for many, many years. And let's see, I've just got so many friends. Dewey Esquinance, whose daughter is in American Idol.
Yeah, so Dewey Esquinance. Yep, Dewey Esquinance is my brother-in-law, and then Haley is my niece, and she actually works in the office here as well.
Oh, my goodness. You mean the...
I know, it's a full house.
So Haley that's on American Idol?
Yep, she works here in the front office, right at the window.
Has she told you? Has she told you how she did? No, she hasn't.
I do know her fate, but I can't share that with anyone.
Oh man. Okay. Well, listen. If you want these prizes, Elena, we're going to have to make a deal right here.
No.
Elena, congratulations. We'll let you get to work.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. There she is, Elena Kirkendall. And, Elena, we're going to call you back, and we'll let you know how to get the prizes. All right. There she is, Bridget, our Valentine grand prize winner. Really appreciate our sponsors. Thanks so much to Revive Aesthetics. Now, they filed a federal complaint against me, and I understand that. I said that Meg Spear and Carrie Robertson and all of them would basically take your face off and hang it on a hanger. That's not exactly true. Revive Aesthetics in Cleveland, and they do want to be your community aesthetic location. They're on North Ocoee Street across from Ocoee Middle School. They are great people over there, great ladies. Revive Aesthetics, that's a syringe of lip filler. Meg Spear will do that. $725 value. They've got a full set of lashes, a $130 value. And she's getting married in October. How perfect is this?
That's great.
My goodness. And then a hydrofacial with Carrie Robertson. That's about a $200 value. Edmund Social, thanks so much, Jack and Wesley and everybody at Edmund Social. Everybody be loving at Edmund Social. Somebody told me they've got great pizza, too.
Really?
That's next Friday, a week from Friday. More on that coming up. Dinner, we're doing our big Best of Cleveland pizza thing on the 21st. Dinner for two from Edmund Social. Hey, thanks to the Perry's Pedals, Joe and Albert and Kelly, Dozen Roses, Village Bake Shop. Thanks, Bailey and Crystal and everybody over there. Dozen chocolate-covered strawberries, legendary chocolate-covered strawberries at Village Bake Shop. And how about Shepard? Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance. He donated a $100 gift card to Bliss Day Spa. All has been won by Elena Kirkendall. Now, if you see Elena, head over there to Elder's Ace Hardware. That's where she is. You just heard that. And she runs their handyman business. Let me tell you, they got a great. You got stuff you need to do around the house or whatever, or even around your business. They can handle it. Is that good?
Yes.
That was a great contest.
Yes, it was.
We had literally thousands of people enter that. I got another big contest around the corner. We're going to be talking more about that next week. Speaking of Valentine's Day, quickly, I'll remind you this Friday morning we'll be at our annual Valentine's Show. We'll be at the Townhouse Bake Shop with Scotty Gilbert. Commissioner Gilbert will be there in the Colony Square Friday morning. Looking forward to it. Let's see here. News is coming up in just a few moments. Stand by. Hey, and I want to mention this portion of our broadcast sponsored by Gem Rush Funeral Homes and Crematorium. Our dear friend Greg Rush and Mark, they lost their mom, Judy, who I've known most of my life. Judy and, of course, Gem Rush, Jem's wife, Judy, passed away. Understand last Friday. Her arrangements, of course, will be... but be a Friday on Valentine's Day at Westmore Church of God. The visitation from 11 to 1 o'clock Friday at Westmore Church of God for our friend Judy Rush, who went to heaven last Friday.
This news update is brought to you by Jim Rush Funeral and Cremation Services, serving families for more than 45 years. 2 locations, Wildwood and North Ocoee. JimRushFuneralHomes.com.
Roadhog!
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. The President's Day trade-up event is on now at Don Ledford Chevrolet Buick GMC. Factory discounts and tremendous rebates on their most popular vehicles. Don Ledford Automotive Center, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate is still looking good this morning. We do have rain in the area, so drive safely. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated, Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland. 423-339-3231.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winter sale is on at the Town Squire.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Hardee's Original Bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $5.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $5.99 Original Bag, only at Hardee's.
Just happened.
Well, he gave you some notes here for an upcoming interview this morning.
I gave you some instructions that you're not going to follow anyways. I don't even know why I bothered.
Well, first of all, I was bragging on something I did on mixtv.tv with the local news thing he did, and he starts quoting, the 13 by 11.
I said, we've got future plans for that. That's why we've got
plans that just aired. I mean, I don't know. All right, we got to go. The Mermaid Mattress Weather Center at 7 after the hour. Man, we're in trouble.
As much as we try, we still make mistakes, like making beds with skip stitches and last year's covers.
Right now, you can save as much as 57% off on a host of Mermaid mattresses where you'll find your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
For today, we are under a flood watch for our listening area through 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Today, several waves of moderate to heavy rain through early tomorrow morning. An additional 1 to 3 inches of rain is possible today. And then for tomorrow and Friday, we'll dry out a little bit. Partly to mostly cloudy skies tomorrow, a high of 47 and a low of 24. On Friday, partly cloudy early in the day, then cloudy during the afternoon, a high of 51 and a low of 41. And then looking ahead to the weekend, we'll have another round of heavy rain and storms arriving Saturday into Sunday morning, bringing in an additional 1 to 3 inches of rain with a chance for strong to severe storms between 8 p.m. Saturday and 3 a.m. Sunday. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 43 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we do have rain showers in our listening area.
Man, that giant schnauzer Monty that won the Westminster Dog Show last night, I mean, that's a good-looking dog and just a sweet-looking animal. Oh, man, you got to look at go find a picture of Monty, the giant schnauzer who won the Westminster Dog Show. God, hey, Brian Beard, were you there? Was Brian in it?
I don't know.
He shows dogs all the time.
He does.
Okay.
This weather forecast
I'll
is
just sit
brought
and
to
watch
you by
TV.
the
You're
Center
fine.
for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, local and state news, Mix 1041 from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, and you can visit LoganThompsonLaw.com. Hello, Jimmy Logan. Saw Jimmy at the big Chamber Coffee with the Chamber of Commerce at the Pie Center yesterday. In our news this morning, it's 10 minutes after 8. Again, I want to repeat, Meigs County schools closed today. That is because of the forecasted severe weather and flooding in Meigs County. They are going to distribute lunches at Meigs North and Meigs South elementary schools for pickup between 10 and noon for any student today. That is Meigs County schools closed today. Now, McMinn County schools are operating remotely again today. That is due to illness. Students eligible for meal pickup at McMinn County High School and McMinn Central High School from 11 until noon today. That's for lunch. Bradley County trustee Mike Smith released a schedule for the satellite property tax collection locations for this month. Smith said, quote, The satellite location has been popular with taxpayers. They've eliminated the need for citizens to come to the office and have allowed property owners to pay their property taxes closer to home, end quote. Now, to pay at a satellite location, taxpayers must have their tax statement with a check, no cash accepted. The collection locations and dates as follows. This Saturday, February 15th, they'll be set up at citizens can pay at Parkview, Hopewell, and Waterville Elementary Schools Saturday from 9 till noon, and at Bradley Square Mall by the fountain from 10 a.m. until noon. Then Saturday, February 22nd, payments can be made 9 till noon at the Bradley County Trustee's office and at Bradley Square Mall by the fountain from 10 until noon. Also, the U.S. Attorney's Office and law enforcement agencies in the state announced the indictment of multiple people with ties to the Venezuelan gang TDA. They face charges related to human sex trafficking. Acting U.S. Attorney Robert McGuire and leaders with the Metro Nashville Police Department, also the TBI, and other federal agencies announced the results of an investigation involving Nashville and Texas, where those charged were conducting an alleged sex trafficking ring. And the city of Cleveland announced that for the 33rd consecutive year, the city of Cleveland's been recognized as a Tree City, USA, by the Arbor Day Foundation. Of course, we mark that Cleveland Mayor Emeritus Tom Rowland, Alan Jones, got that started 33 years ago with Dan Hartman and many others. All right, at 12 after the hour, got a special interview here in about 8 seconds.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777. All right, well, we are going to talk about a very special event that's right around the corner with the Cleveland High School baseball program. We're joined now by our buddy Chad Hahn, Ricky Stewart. Guys, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so Chad, I want to begin with you and just tell us what's happening.
So a week from tomorrow, February 20th, First Baptist Cleveland, we are the Booster Club for Cleveland Baseball is hosting our first pitch preseason banquet. This is our second annual event. We did this for the first time last year. This was kind of a brainchild from Coach Tucker at Cleveland High, and he had done it in different places. It had been successful, and so I was not here last year. My kid's a freshman, so Ricky was here. He can speak to that. But very successful banquet, and so this is the second year. We're excited. It's going to be at 6 o'clock, and get your tickets online, man. We're ready. It's going to be good.
A lot of excitement. Ricky, and I know you got a great speaker coming on the 20th.
Yeah, we got Charlie Coberson coming. So, like Chad mentioned, it's going to be a great night. It was a lot of fun last year. We had a huge turnout, silent auctions, all the donations from local businesses and everything we're going to be running off. So it's going to be a good night. Get to meet all the kids, the coaches, and Charlie also. So, yeah, it's going to be a good, fun night.
All right, so first pitch with Cleveland High School of the banquet on a week, as Chad said, a week from tomorrow night at First Baptist. And Charlie Culbertson, man, that's a great speaker for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a fan favorite, man, around here. If you talk, it's always hard with these things because you want to bring in somebody that attracts a crowd and stuff. And so if you're an avid Braves fan, kind of like myself, and I mean, Charlie's always a favorite of mine. We were actually at 2 of the games that he hit walk-off zone, and that's kind of what he's known for. You know, his nickname's Charlie Clutch Culberson. Got an amazing story, kind of the guy that was always the underdog, had to grind his way through and get to the big leagues and to stay there. And even in the last season changed his position to try to hang on for a little more. And so I think it's going to be a great night, man, just hearing his story of adversity and where he came from and kind of overcoming those things. So.
Joined by Chad Hahn, Ricky Stewart. Ricky, it is going to be a big night. I know it goes to benefit, as Coach Tucker's told us, the Cleveland High School baseball program. Is that right?
Yes. This right here will pay for, all of our field work, uniforms, baseballs, everything will be all put back into the program 100%. So, yeah, it's just going to be a great night, and hope everybody comes out that has bought tickets, and if you haven't bought tickets, come on out and get some.
That's where I was going, Chad. How do people get their tickets? What do they do?
You could go to our Facebook page or Instagram page, and in the bios, there's links in both spots to buy those tickets there. We've actually got 4 different tickets right now. We've got just the program ticket, which is dinner and a program. And then we've got a program-only ticket for $25, I believe. And then we have the add-on to actually get to meet Charlie Culberson before he goes up and speaks and gets some signed stuff and some photographs. And so it's going to be a good time.
Well, guess what? Eric Gardner. You know Eric?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I know. And we all feel that way.
Yeah.
Volunteer red of pest. Now, I did get Eric. He gave me some of his pesticide sprinkle on my mother-in-law, which I thought was interesting. All right, so, well, see, that's just not funny. Anyway, you know what? You know what we could do? Hey, Eric, what we could do is we could get your pesticide, Bridget, and so X like X's and all that for Valentine's, just for them. Just squirt it on them. All right.
And Steve, that's a great, hey, if you've not got something for your wife for Valentine's, come to this banquet. There's no female in this town that won't love to look at Charlie Culberson for an hour that night. I mean, that's what he's known for, man. Just look into his eyes. Perfect Valentine's gift.
You're creeping me out, Chad.
Perfect Valentine's gift, man.
Good morning,
I'm trying to sell it. Let's go.
Good morning, Lauren Hahn, who needs to be creeped out.
She'll be there. I know she'll be there.
She's got a meet and greet. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
All right. So Eric says we can give away a couple of tickets, actually. So what we'll do, I want to get some final comments from the guys here, and then we're going to give away a couple of tickets to the event, some program tickets. So, Rick, anything you want to add here before we go, bud?
Nope. Like I say, it's just going to be a fun night. And back to the tickets, we do have the student tickets for $10. So if a student wants to come, it's just $10 for the student. So.
All right. Chad, final word from me, buddy.
Man, just come support these hardworking young men. And we're trying to give them the best experience while they're playing high school baseball. And as everybody knows, man, it takes a lot of support and financially and boots on the ground to make this stuff happen. And so if you're anybody that loves baseball, loves Cleveland baseball, loves Atlanta Braves baseball, come out and support these guys. We'd appreciate it.
Got a little announcement talking about the Braves. So, of course, about 6 months ago, we brought ESPN Radio back and ESPN Cleveland 101.3. And I'm happy to tell you that we've carried the Braves for many, many years here, probably 24 years at this point. But we're going to be, if you tune in on Mix at night, you hear the game. Well, you didn't hear all the pregame and postgame. Well, you will now. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 will carry from pregame to postgame all the way through this year, and look forward to it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do, Bridget. We've got a pair of tickets to the first pitch banquet, the Cleveland High School baseball program. Charlie Culberson, the special speaker, Thursday night, February 20th. If you'd like 2 free tickets for the next 5 minutes, so I'll put 5 minutes on the clock here, Bridget. We'll take calls and text right now. You can call the Volunteer Red of Pest Mix line at 423-614-6499. Now, Eric will sell you that pesticide for your ex or your mother-in-law, whatever, separately. 423-614-6499, or text that number. It becomes the Cleveland State Cougar line. Bridget, if they're texting, they got to put their name on it. Is that right?
That's right. Yeah. Include your name and tell us that you want to win those tickets, because we've had some other giveaways this morning, too. So, again, call or text 423-614-6499.
Phones are ringing. Texts are coming in. We got smoke coming off phones. So, guys, a popular event. All right. Thank you both very much.
Thank you.
Cleveland High School first pitch baseball banquet Thursday night, February 20th at First Baptist. And, of course, this Saturday night at First Baptist is Darryl Strawberry. We have 2 tickets for that to give away, courtesy of First Baptist. So it's a big morning here, and we'll announce the winners here around 9 o'clock. Bridget, let's get a check of the streets right here.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. The President's Day trade-up event is on now at Don Ledford Chevrolet Buick GMC. Factory discounts and tremendous rebates on their most popular vehicles. Don Ledford Automotive Center, Northley Highway, Cleveland, and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning, and as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is still looking good as well. We do have lots of rain in the area, so drive safely. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. Share the love and get rewarded at the Y. Now through February 16th, refer a friend to the Y. They'll get a $0 join fee, and you'll earn a free month. Find out more at clevelandtnymca.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Hello, it's Medicare Minutes again with Medicare Misty. I am so excited to share some other good.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
TV 822 Mix Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center, and this portion sponsored by McDonald's.
Now at McDonald's, you can get a head start on your morning with any size iced coffee in any flavor like caramel, French vanilla, or plain for just $1 until 11 a.m. That's available now at McDonald's.
Today's best mix and best variety Mix 1041. We're congratulating Elena Kirkendall. She is our big Valentine's prize package winner. Elena, we had her on the air earlier, and she works at Elders Ace Hardware at the Handyman location there, and of course in that window there, that department. Make sure and congratulate her at Elders Ace Hardware today, Elena Kirkendall. All right, let's get a check of our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, and of course Roger Pickett, who has a side hustle, a side gig. He's one of the handymen for Elders Ace Hardware, and he can come to your house and he's made several mistakes on houses, so I think he got fired. But
Mermaid is your custom-sized mattress headquarters. Special size for boats, RVs, and antique beds. You name it, we'll make it at Mermaid Mattress.
All right, we are under a flood watch for our listening area through 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Today, we'll have several waves of moderate to heavy rain through early tomorrow morning. Additional 1 to 3 inches of rain possible today. A high of 49 and a low of 44 this evening. We'll dry out the next couple of days. Partly to mostly cloudy skies tomorrow. A high of 47 and a low of 24. On Friday, partly cloudy early in the day, then cloudy during the afternoon with a high of 51. And then looking ahead to the weekend, we will have another round of heavy rain and storms arriving Saturday through Sunday morning with an additional 1 to 3 inches of rain with a chance for strong to severe storms between 8 p.m. Saturday and 3 a.m. on Sunday. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 43 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we do have heavy rain showers in our listening area. This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit Lamcon.
Weather day as we're tracking more heavy rainfall here across the Tennessee Valley. That's going to lead to some localized flooding concerns. Could even be a few strong storms to the southwest of Chattanooga today, so we'll keep an eye on that as well. So it is going to be another busy day weather-wise, and the road conditions are not great this morning. A lot of wet spots and ponding on the road. So again, give yourself a few extra minutes if you're heading out here in the next couple of hours. As for your temperatures, 44 in Blue Ridge, 43 in Athens, 44 in Chattanooga. So it's a chilly rain, just one of those days where you're just like, ugh, I really don't want to go outside. But if you have to, of course, grab that rain jacket and try to enjoy your Wednesday. Here's a look at your radar. Steady rain from Chattanooga northbound into Cleveland, Athens, Dayton, Dunlap along the plateau. A couple of light showers across North Georgia and even a little bit of wintry mix along the Tennessee Tennessee-North Carolina line, and those highest elevations over 4,000 feet. So we're not going to be dealing with any wintry weather in our coverage area, but we do have some icing ongoing across western North Carolina up through Virginia. But for us, it's going to be more about the heavy rain. More to come. The stationary front is going to loft up that moisture from the Gulf, and we're going to have plenty of rain to come our way. We're going to have very few breaks today, so get ready for it. Flood watches in effect through Thursday morning. We also have river flood warnings in effect for the Sequatchie River and South Chickamauga Creek, so we're going to keep a close eye on that. It looks like the Sequatchie River near Whitwell should crest on Thursday, so that's why we're going to keep it in storm alert weather mode through Thursday, because the rivers are going to swell over the next couple of days, cresting in that minor flood range right around 14.5 feet. And for the South Chickamauga Creek, we're looking at a crest of 20.5 feet late Thursday evening, and that's just below that moderate flood stage. So we're going to keep a close eye on our local rivers and streams here over the next couple of days. So let's track it all out. Again, a lot of rain to come, generally going to be on the lighter side this morning, but this afternoon more moisture comes in, and when you see those reds and yellows indicating some heavy rain across the Tennessee Valley, that plume of moisture going to continue to move in as we get into your afternoon and evening, and then moving into tonight and early Thursday morning. One last wave of heavy rain comes through, and then by the time we get into Thursday morning, at least at daybreak, I think most of the rain's out of here, but we still could have some of those flooding concerns in some of our local creeks, streams, and rivers. So of course we'll have to keep an eye on that, because we are expecting an additional 2 to 3 inches of rain from Chattanooga southbound into North Georgia, 1 to 2 inches the further north and west you go across our coverage area. So that axis of heavy rain setting up across North Georgia and northeast Alabama. And like I said earlier, low in threat for some severe weather in places like Fort Payne, Scottsboro, where you see that dark green shade, primarily going to be to our south. I don't think we're really going to have ingredients for severe weather, but there should be just enough instability for a few rumbles of thunder later this afternoon and evening as the heaviest rain comes through. If we don't get severe weather today, we certainly will have a chance on Saturday into early Sunday morning. We're going to track a dynamic system bringing snow to the north, low pressure just to our north, and that's going to drag a cold front across the Tennessee Valley, likely going to be between Saturday, I'll say 9 p.m.
Birthday to Chris Hughes today. His friends tell us he's entering his 30s today. Weston Smith is 10 years old, a student at E.L. Ross. Brandon Price is 20 today. And Willie Lee Bryce is 84 today. His daughter Satika sent that in to us and said happy birthday to my sweet daddy. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. You can visit the new location of Simmons Bank at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
Got a couple of contests going right now. If you want to see Charlie Culbertson, he used to play for the Braves, speaking at the Cleveland High School baseball banquet on the 20th. You can call or text in, and we're going to do all this till about 9 o'clock, Bridget. So we got Culbertson from the Braves, Cleveland High School, Thursday night, February 20th at First Baptist. This Saturday night at First Baptist is their big men's event, Eat Like a Man is what it's called. Daryl Strawberry, the Straw, Daryl, he used to chant Daryl at Atlanta Braves Fulton County Stadium. Strawberry will speak Saturday night at First Baptist. It's a men's event. If you want to go, we got another pair of free tickets for you for that. Do both winners at 9 a.m. Bridget, how do they get a hold of us?
Call or text 423-614-6499. If you're texting in, be sure to include your name with that and tell us which ticket you'd like to qualify for. So again, call or text 423-614-6499.
All right, we're going to be back with the Austin Pettit Quintet in about 1 minute.
Larry McDaniel has announced the winter sale
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173. vendor-realty.com.
This is Roy Michael Roman with RMR Legal PLLC, Cleveland's newest hometown 24/7 law firm for all your legal needs. Give us a call at 423-528-8484.
9 cents per thousand finance on select models. Stock 412137.
Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. It's 8:30, and this portion of Mix Morning sponsored by our friends at Zaxby's.
Grab a Zax Packs and get ready to dip, dunk, and devour 20 fingers or 30 boneless wings, crinkle fries, Texas toast, and a custom sauce bar. And if you're feeding more than just your family, Zaxby's caters too. You can order on the app or visit Zaxby's.com.
Well, I'm joined now by the Austin Pettit Quintet, or a trio of them right now. We have Austin Pettit, Avery, how do I say that?
It's brokish.
Brokish, and boy, I was brokish for a long time. And then Garrett Miller. Guys, step up to the microphones, please. Act like you've been here. And Austin, how are you, buddy?
Good. I am very good.
Tell us about the quintet.
Oh, so we have been together for the past few months. Kind of put it together on the spur of the moment for a cover concert we did, and I really like the orientation of a quintet. I love the sound of it, so I've been trying to do a jazz quintet ever since, and we're going to try to record an album here in the next month and a half.
Oh,
so
great.
yeah.
Be great. So Austin, tell us about yourself.
I am from Cleveland, Tennessee, and I am a music major at Lee University. I do music business, and I do instrumentation and saxophone. I play bass and guitar as well. I play at Silverdale Baptist in Chattanooga.
Oh, yeah.
And, I'm just from Cleveland, Tennessee, basically nowhere.
Come on now. We're joined also by Avery Brokish. Avery, tell us about yourself, buddy.
I'm also a Cleveland native. Went to high school with Austin, so that's kind of how I met him.
Where'd you guys go?
Walker Valley.
Walker Valley, all right.
I play drums, been playing it for the past 2 years, trying to get into jazz, and I'm also a Lee student. I'm a composition major, so I'm not in music business, but I write music.
Wow.
And I play at my home church, too. I play bass as well. So
Very good. And then we're joined by Garrett Miller. Garrett, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing well.
All right, so tell us about yourself.
I'm from South Georgia. I came to Lee. This is my junior year at Lee. I'm also a music business major, studying piano. So I do a lot of jazz. I do some classical as well. I'm playing with the Lee Symphony Orchestra at their next concert, playing a piano concerto.
Wow.
So I've been having a lot of fun at Lee and playing with a bunch of different people.
Are you saying you're the classy one of the group here? Is that what I'm hearing here?
Oh, not at all.
No, that's accurate.
What I'm hearing, Garrett. Tell me, I'm also a Lee alum, and tell me how Lee has impacted you. I'll begin with you, Garrett.
It's been really impactful as far as my musical learning career. I really appreciated the faculty at Lee, especially my professor, Alan Wyatt.
I know Alan very well.
He's the jazz faculty, and he's really taught me a lot, not only about musicianship, but also about being professional, and just his whole life is a really strong testimony to me.
He just did a big presidential concert series there at Lee a couple weeks ago, I believe. Also, Avery, just your time at Lee, and how's that been for you?
I mean, obviously the faculty, but I think an interesting approach is just the people I've met. I wouldn't have been able to play with either of these guys, or Jose and Japheth, which are the other members that you'll see at all. And they just push me to be better, give me new ideas, and it's just a great learning experience playing with these guys.
Austin, same question.
Man, they both answered it really well. I would agree. Alan Wyatt was a major influence to me, and is the only reason I did jazz. Coming into Lee, I didn't know anything, and he's kind of just told me, get on the ground, running. And I wouldn't have been able to meet either one of these guys. Even though I went to school with Avery, we never talked really. But it's just the time that we were, had to be together, and we were able to get to know each other. So it was great.
All right, so here's what happened. So we wanted these guys to be able to bring their instruments in here, Bridget, but we're in a cracker box. I mean, we just don't have the facility. They got this great band, but we just weren't. So what we did, they recorded a performance, understand it, practice last night. Is that right? So Fruit Loops, we're going to try to sync this up here. So I got it here on the radio. This is the Austin Pettit band. Or quintet?
Quintet. We'll go with quintet.
Yeah, well, Fruit Loops, you put band, you moron. Anyway, so it's the Austin Pettit Quintet, and you did say it's quintet based on who shows up.
Yeah. So quartet, trio,
whatever, it's okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we're going to play this on the radio and on MixTV.tv. So here we go. I'm going to sync this up in Austin in 3. Now, there's 2 Austins, so this is Fruit Loops is what we call him. That's basically what's in his mind. 3, 2,
Well, you guys really were good. Garrett, anything you'd like to see here before we leave?
Thanks for having us here.
Yeah, you guys really, we love featuring local talent, and you guys are very talented. So, again, we're going to post that up, the full performance. We'll post that up here. And you guys got a gig coming up, Barking Legs Theater. That's a great place. Tell me about that, Austin.
Yeah, so they reached out to me about playing, and I was like, yeah, I'd love to play. That's basically what happened. I'll be playing tonight with another group, actually, at 7:30, so if people are interested to come watch some more jazz, they're more than welcome to come out. Yeah.
Okay. And where is that? It's I know it's downtown, Chattanooga.
Yeah, I forgot what road it's on, but it's the first exit you get off in Chattanooga.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, just looking at it.
In downtown, yeah.
And then March 7th, hey, my man, Wes Seepin. We love Wes. It's going to be at Seepin's on Central, which is a great venue. It's really coming up here, downtown Cleveland. And then if you're watching us on mixtv.tv, you see their address. Guys, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Great to see you. 19 before the hour. We're going to come right back with more. We got sports right around the corner. Stand by, everybody. Back in just a moment.
It's the President's Day sales event at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 230 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams up to $15,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 0% for up to 72 months. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
App. Mixed Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. Let's go to our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, 17 before 9.
Right now, get up to 5 years no-interest financing and free local delivery on Tempur-Pedic. But only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
All right, for today, we are under a flood watch through 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. We'll have several waves of moderate to heavy rain throughout the day today through early tomorrow morning, bringing in an additional 1 to 3 inches of rain today. We'll have a high of 49 and a low of 44 this evening. Then we'll dry out over the next couple of days. Partly to mostly cloudy skies tomorrow, a high of 47 and a low of 24. And on Friday, partly cloudy early in the day, then cloudy during the afternoon with a high of 51. Looking ahead to the weekend, we'll have another round of heavy rain and storms arriving Saturday through Sunday morning, bringing an additional 1 to 3 inches of rain with a chance for strong to severe storms between 8 p.m. Saturday and 3 a.m. Sunday. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 43 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we do have heavy rain showers in our listening area.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of this aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
Mix 1041, MixTV.tv, the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. Sports sponsored in part by Solutions Finance of Tennessee. Ricky Hens, Greg Redmond, Solutions Finance over there by Elders Ace Hardware. Hey, Ricky. Hey, Ricky, go over to Elders Ace or Greg Redmond. Go over to Elders Ace Hardware. Make sure and congratulate Elena Kirkendall. She won the big Valentine's prize package. And didn't she say, Bridget, she's getting married in October?
That's right, yes. So perfect timing for all this.
She's related to all the Esquinance family. She knows how Haley did in American Idol. She would not tell us.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway.
Which is good.
And I told her I'd hold up her prizes until she did. All right, sports. Kentucky over the Tennessee Volunteers last night in Lexington, 75-64. High school basketball last night. Bradley swept East Hamilton. Barrett's 85-31. Bradley Bears, the boys, over East Hamilton, 66-48. Oak Ridge swept Cleveland last night.
Girls 55-43, boys 72-49. McMinn Central and Walker Valley split last night. The Chargerettes, Johnny Morgan's Chargerettes, 75-30 over Walker Valley girls. Walker Valley boys, though, state contender. They defeated McMinn Central 90-61. Orleans Saints have announced they've hired Eagles offensive coordinator Kellen Moore as their new head coach. That is it for the head coaching vacancies in the NFL. Super Bowl 59 drew record viewership Sunday, 127.7 million. Watch the Eagles beat the Chiefs. I could get in the weeds on this. They have changed the way they count viewership. Advantage television networks, which whatever, but that's why. It would have been down had they not done that. Probably down 10 million. And then Bridget Monty, a giant schnauzer, won Best in Show at the Westminster Dog Show at Madison Square Garden in New York last night.
Wow.
And I'm telling you, people, you got to Google a picture of this Monty, the giant schnauzer, because she's going to... Okay. Monty, the giant schnauzer... Monty, the giant schnauzer, won Best in Show at the Westminster Dog Show. Google a picture. It's a beautiful dog. All right, it is 13 before the hour. Back with Claudia Parker. Scooter's Coffee in a moment.
This is... What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Birthday to Chris Hughes today. His family says he's entering his 30s. Weston Smith is 10 years old today, a student at E.L. Ross. Brandon Price is 20 today. And then Willie Lee Bryce is 84 today. His daughter Satika sent that in to us. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank. They are with you every step of the way. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Mix 1041. We're joined now by Claudia Parker with Scooter's Coffee. Claudia, good morning.
How are y'all doing?
Well, we're doing great, Claudia. Hey, well, let's talk about the very latest. What's happening at Scooter's?
Well, today we are offering $2 off our strawberry heart. Now, this is one of our drinks that we have for a very limited time. This drink is just for Valentine's Day, so it's going to go away this week. Through our app, you will be able to get any size drink, small, medium, large, or extra. $2. That is kind of a little surprise. I woke up yesterday and today. So if you've got the Scooter's Coffee app, you saw that little coupon here. You can get drink hot, iced, or blended, and that's kind of like a chocolate-covered strawberry latte. So that's kind of a nice little bonus that we've got going on. We also have our red velvet cake bites in for a very limited time as well. They disappear next week. Or while supplies last. So those are super popular. If you've loved our red velvet cake bites in the past, I definitely suggest getting the Scooter's Coffee quickly and taking advantage of this little bonus that we've got going.
We're joined by Claudia Parker. Claudia, we are having a little trouble with your phone, but anyway, I guess one message would be make sure and get the Scooter's Coffee app, because like you said, people are waking up to those surprises. What a great idea to get that app.
Yes, absolutely. Also on Thursday, we're going to have a Galentine's Day logo. So you buy one drink and get a second for value. And again, this is through the app. So it's very important that you download that Scooters Coffee app. The first time you download that, you'll get another $2 off coupon. So definitely take advantage of the app. There's tons of loyalty points and earn free product.
All right, Scooters Coffee. We're joined by Claudia Parker. Scooters Coffee, the official coffee of Mixed Mornings. All right, Claudia, remind everyone where they can find Scooters Coffee all over Southeast Tennessee.
Well, definitely find Scooters Coffee in CA. You can find Scooters Coffee in Tennessee. Way you can find Scooters Coffee in Cleveland on Key Street.
Well, Claudia, thanks so much. And we are having some issues with your phone, but I'm going to remind everyone. Thank you, Claudia. I'm going to remind everyone, Scooters Coffee is here in Cleveland on Key Street, also in Sweetwater and in Dayton. All right, we'll come right back with more in just a moment. It's 8 before the hour. Stand by. Now this from Direct Primary Care Associates. Good morning, Brian Fretwell and everybody at Direct Primary Care Associates.
Pop quiz. Who's your favorite president?
Probably Ronald Reagan because he upgraded all the mattresses in the White House and he regularly took naps.
Wrong answer. You're supposed to say your dad.
Because you're the president of Mermaid Mattress?
Of course.
No.
Right now, during Mermaid's President's Day event, save up to $800 on Stearns & Foster and Tempur-Pedic. Plus, get free local delivery.
But only at Mermaid Mattress. Your sleep handmade
and delivered.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
This is Roy Michael Roman with RMR Legal PLLC, Cleveland's newest hometown 24/7 law firm for all your legal needs. Give us a call at 423-528-8484.
I'm Clark Campbell. I've lived here in Cleveland, Tennessee for 24 years, and I'm so proud that I get to shop for my business to get my truck right here in my town. One of the most intimidating things in the truck buying process is you just don't want to talk to people sometimes. Don Ledford Chevrolet just isn't that place. And that's my favorite thing about this property is you just feel like a friend. There are a lot of options when it comes to dealerships in Cleveland and the Chattanooga area. This is going to be the first place I go to every single time.
Ready? If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $5.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $5.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
Hi, my name is Addison and I am from Bradley Central. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane. Traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. The President's Day trade-up event is on now at Don Ledford Chevrolet Buick GMC. Factory discounts and tremendous rebates on their most popular vehicles. Don Ledford Automotive Center, Northley Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate is still looking good as well. Drive safely out there. We do have lots of rain in the area. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Redipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. This traffic report is brought to you by Milligan Vane. Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Dr. James Gooden at Milligan Vane offers an office treatment that can make you look and feel better within a day. Visit milliganvane.com or call 423-961-5682.
The deals are real. The sale is real.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
It's the President's Day sales event at Crown City JR Cleveland. Shop over 230 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams up to $15,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 0% for up to 72 months. Presidential savings on new Ram 2500 pickups. $15,000 off MSRP. Crown City JR, the better way to buy and service. Visit crownchrysler.dodge-jeep.com.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Yeah, they're gonna need to call Logan Thompson.
Give me Logan Thompson.
Logan Thompson.
I'm gonna need Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson. Don't worry, dear. We have a Logan Thompson. I gotta call Logan Thompson.
Logan Thompson!
If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
Home Company.
Tennessee Valley weather.
President's Day savings are going on now at all Mermaid Mattress locations. You save when you buy from the factory, and now you'll save even more at Mermaid Mattress.
All right, for today, we are under a flood watch for our listening area through 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. We'll have several waves of moderate to heavy rain throughout the day today and then into early tomorrow morning. We'll have a high of 49 today, a low of 44 this evening. Expect an additional 1 to 3 inches of rain throughout the day today. And then we'll dry out over the next couple of days. Tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy skies, a high of 47 and a low of 24. On Friday, partly cloudy early in the day, cloudy during the afternoon with a high of 51. And then looking ahead to the weekend, we'll have another round of heavy rain and storms arriving Saturday through Sunday morning, bringing an additional 1 to 3 inches of rain with a chance for strong to severe storms between 8 p.m. Saturday and 3 a.m. on Sunday. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 41 degrees. And taking a look at the central heat and air radar, that we do have heavy rain showers in our listening area.
This weather forecast is sponsored by George Gray Allstate Insurance. Give him a call at 423-479-5431. You're in good hands with Allstate and George Gray.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
All right, Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. It is 9:02. We are joined by our friends from Cleveland State Community College. We have Renee Frazier, Dean of Enrollment Management, and Ponzetta Williams, Recruitment Coordinator from Cleveland State. So great to have both of you here with us this morning. So Renee, we will start off with you. Tell us about this big event that you all have coming up.
Well, first off, thank you for having us to come back. So Cleveland State Community College is excited to invite the parents and guardians of our high school and our homeschool students. If you're between grades 10 through 12, we want you to come to our upcoming parent nights. This event is packed full with valuable information about our programs, our services. We even have dual enrollment. As you know, those high school students wanted to get all those college credits in as much as possible before they graduate from high school. And if you're ready to get started, we have our admissions team, our testing team, as well as if you need disability services for those accommodations, as well as career services. And we cannot have the night without financial aid information. So there's more to offer in our parent night. So we're excited about those.
We're joined by Renee Frazier and Ponzetta Williams with Cleveland State Community College. So Ponzetta, break it down for us. Give us all the details.
Thank you for having us again. We are hosting this event to accommodate the families across our service area. One event will be held at our Cleveland campus on Thursday, February the 27th in the L. Quinton Lane Gymnasium. And the other event will be at our Athens location on Thursday, March the 20th at the McMinn Higher Education Center, our Impact Center in Athens. Both events will begin at 6 o'clock and end at 8. And if you would like to speak to some of our program representatives, if you would come early at 5:30, you'll have an opportunity to speak with them, and you'll also have an opportunity to speak with them after the sessions are over.
All right. So, Renee, what else can we expect at this event?
Well, we do know that parents, you have a lot to do when you get off from work and picking up your children, so don't worry about cooking. We are actually going to have dinner for you. We have complimentary dinner that we're going to serve, so that way you can just sit and, as I always say, chat and chew. You can get a wealth of information. We also have giveaways, and one student will have an opportunity to win a laptop at each of these events.
Wow. Again, we're talking with Renee Frazier, Ponzetta Williams from Cleveland State Community College. So how do we sign up?
So all you need to do is go to mycs.cc/parent night, and we ask each student actually complete a form, and you can select the number of attendees that will be attending the event.
Okay. Anything else you want to add here before we go?
So even though we have parent nights for our students between grades 10 to 12, this is a holistic event. So parents may find an opportunity if they want to start a new career, or maybe you want to advance your career. So parents, come out and get some information for yourself as well.
Okay, it's the Cleveland State Community College Parent Night coming up. Again, we were joined by Renee Frazier, Dean of Enrollment Management, and then Ponzetta Williams, Recruitment Coordinator with Cleveland State Community College. Great to see both of you again. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
All righty, keep it here. Mix 1041 WCLE.